What is happening, Aquarius? Thank you so much for being here for your weekly forecast for the week of October 19th through the 25th of 2020. Brian here as always. Thank you for being here. Well, we got the sun moving into your 10th house this week of Scorpio. It's going to meet up with Mercury later in the week for a little Cazimi conjunction. Mercury's going to oppose Uranus in your 4th house. You got Venus in your 8th house, which is going to square the nodes in your 11th and 5th house. Venus is also going to trine over to your 12th house. So let's take a look here. We got that sun moving into the 10th. I would say this is definitely having you take action for any sort of structures that you want to create and build in this life, and, go for the destiny, go for something, go for gold, I would say it's time to make the achievements really happen. Mercury retrograde is going to oppose Uranus for the second time in your 4th house. And I would say that Uranus here is trying to liberate you to get to your goals, but you have to be emotionally confident in yourself and emotionally secure in who you are. And if you are, I think that there's a major liberation here, and it's going to be brought to mind, and you're going to know it, and you're going to be able to communicate from that place of security and even vulnerability, because when you're secure, you can be vulnerable. And, that's going to take you really far, I would say. So that's powerful. That Mercury Cazimi conjunction with the sun's going to be by the end of the week too, which I think is just going to hammer it home more of, really bringing goals and what you want to, take out in life. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to knock out? What's the mission? I think there's going to be some clarity there this week. So I would say that's very nice. Venus in your 8th house. I would say Venus here is really trying to get to the bottom of, what you desire and what's going to bring you the ultimate value in life, and also get to the bottom of any relationships, and make sure that any desires are mutual, and that, I would say that there's a deep connection to yourself and to others. And Venus is going to square the nodes. North node, of course, in your 5th house. South node in your 11th house. I would say that this North node is so important, and it's squaring Venus. It's definitely really being confident in who you are and creating from a place of, power, and not like power over people, but power over yourself, and, really holding on to that energy, and, making sure that you can find the beauty in accomplishing your goals, because they're going to meet your desires of that 8th house. And I would say that South node is, important too, because you need to pull from a place of stepping into your individuality. Aquarius is the rebel, right? And that 11th house holds that energy. And, I think you got to rebel from anything that's taking your power away. I think it's very important for you to actualize the power that you have right now and to get your desires met in a big way. And Venus is going to make a trine over to all the Capricorn energy and the moon, Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn this week. And, I would say this is a lot of positivity. I would say this is definitely going to have a positive effect on, getting things that you desire done, but you're going to get these desires from intuition. They're going to come to you. There's going to be visions, and you just have to be able to let those dreamy visions come in and take them and be confident in them, I would say. And I think that they're going to help you accomplish anything you need to do, and help you transform in ways that, you may not even know, right? It's going to hit. And I think there's a lot of beauty in that for you. So I'd say that's super positive this week, and, just almost disconnecting from anything in reality that isn't bringing, or doesn't, bring you fulfillment. It isn't from a higher place. That doesn't feel divinely connected. Those, you're going to know it. And, I guess you have to ask if, those things really fall into your desires with that 8th house. We also have Mars here, which is finally done squaring all the Capricorn energy here. So Mars is kind of free, and I think this is giving you a lot of, drive towards getting the message out. Any message that you need to get out, I think you're going to have the energy to do it and be able to push forward with that. And, come from a place of objectivity and come from a more factual, analytical place when it comes to communicating. And I think that that's going to be very nice as well. So I would say that this week is is not bad. This week is definitely solid. And I think if you step into that power of your desires and you go for what you want to create, there's a lot of beauty. That moon is going to move into Aquarius in your first house. It's going to square the sun. This is initiation into taking action for what your soul truly wants. What do you want emotionally? Go get it. And the signs are going to be clear. And you just have to trust that intuition, because they're coming. And you're going to know it in a deep sense within your emotional body, within your gut. And, you got to make it happen for yourself to get those desires met. So, let's see what the card is. The Two of Swords upright. You got a decision to make, and I think you don't want to talk yourself out of it. I think you just got to trust in the intuitive hit that comes, and you're just going to know it. And you don't want to, I don't know which way to go. Like, you might feel like you're at a crossroads, but I think you know exactly which path you need to go on. And, you're going to know it too. You got to trust it, and you trust it, and watch the gifts come your way. I love you very much, Aquarius. I'll catch you next time. Peace.